What happens to us when we die? Does our soul live on after physical death, or does everything just end? In a world filled with mysteries, this question has captivated humanity for centuries. But why is the topic of souls and the afterlife so often left unexplored? Throughout history, people from all walks of life have pondered the existence of the soul. It is the essence of who we are, the force that drives our thoughts, emotions, and actions. But what happens when the body gives way to death? Why do some believe in an eternal soul while others claim that death marks the end of existence? From ancient Egyptians who believed in an eternal soul journeying through the afterlife, to the early Christians who placed the soul at the center of their faith, many cultures have proposed different ideas about the soul's fate. Christianity, for example, teaches that the soul lives on after death, judged according to one's life actions. In contrast, some philosophies, like those of the ancient Greeks, see the soul as part of a cycle of reincarnation. However, as science began to rise in the 17th century, the question of the soul shifted from theology to the realm of the mind and biology. Theories emerged that the soul might simply be a product of brain activity, suggesting that consciousness ceases at the moment of death. Yet some continue to argue for the existence of the soul beyond the body, with reports of near-death experiences that suggest something more. So why, despite centuries of thought, is there so little public discourse on the existence of the soul and the afterlife? In modern society, science and secularism dominate the conversation, often leaving little room for discussion of spiritual concepts. The question of the soul, tied to deeply personal and existential beliefs, remains uncomfortable for some. But can we truly dismiss such an important part of human existence? In a world where materialism often overshadows the intangible, we must ask, can we afford to ignore the question of the soul? Perhaps it is time to reignite this ancient conversation and explore what might lie beyond the physical. After all, the quest for understanding our own existence is far from over. What do you believe? Is the soul merely a fleeting idea, or is it the key to understanding what happens after death? Share your thoughts and continue this conversation. The mystery awaits. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe for our meaningful topics. See you again on our next videos.